So you are afraid of a cringe Instagram caption while someone out there with half your talent has become a household name. That is because they were not afraid of trying. Not being seen is costing you your dream life. It is costing you your success, your abundance, the soul aligned connections that already have your name written on it. And today we are killing the version of you that's living for the approval of strangers. Nothing that I say is gonna matter unless you understand how your brain actually works. This is all because of the amygdala. Think of amygdala as the smoke detector of your body. And the amygdala cannot really differentiate between a physical harm, like a predator or a lion behind you, and a social rejection. Because when we were evolving, social rejection or going out of a troop meant death. So every time you feel the heat in your chest when you're filming a vlog or you're out in public or you have a fear of embarrassment of what will they think, this is all because of your ancient past. But you really need to understand that you are safe. You need to keep on telling yourself that you are safe, there's no threat, you are alive and you're protected. Embarrassment is nothing but your brain trying to save your life from a predator that does not exist. We are applying 10,000-year-old survival software to the modern digital landscape times. Like right now, we don't have a lion running behind. We don't need to fear social rejection. So technically, we are not socially anxious. We are just biologically outdated. And to be the it girl, to be the main character and remove your fear of being judged, we must manually override our prehistoric wiring. And you have to keep on telling your brain that I am not dying, I am just being perceived. And I saw this beautiful quote on internet. Most of us think that we are free, but we are actually prisoners. We are prisoners to other people's perceptions, other people's thoughts. Think about the people you're hiding from. Do you think they're perfect? No, they're just hypocrites. They literally judge you for trying too hard, but they go home and cry because they don't have the courage to try at all. If someone tells you you are too much or you're cringe, you know what they're really saying? They're literally saying that your freedom is triggering my sense of confinement. That's because they don't have the courage to do what you do. All they have is judgment, and that's what they do. They judge. Do you really want to care about these people and be on your deathbed and think, I could have done that because that person did not really care about me anyways? Because you know what? Their judgment is literally a confession of their own limitations. Why would you even take advice from a prisoner on how to be free? Remember how when we were children, we didn't really care about what other people think? We just did. We just did whatever we felt like doing. We were aligned with ourselves. All of our interests were still there until the society came in and threw in all the crap on us and their judgments and their beliefs and their opinions. And I'm not talking about people who evolve, because evolving is completely different, but I'm talking about if you're not aligned with who you used to be as a child. Maybe if you were interested in dinosaurs, or you loved animals, you loved plants or trees, or you loved dancing or singing, but then you grew up and then you just felt like that's a very childish thing to do. No, that's not. That's the most aligned thing to do for yourself, because that's what you love. That's how nature made you. That's how God made you. So in order to fix the adult version of ourselves, we need to fix the child. You are the only person who has to live with you forever. If you don't trust your own decisions, you are going to become a prisoner in your own body who's constantly asking for permission, constantly asking for being accepted by the society. The reality is, even if you're God, people are not going to believe in you. And that's how the world is. So all that matters is how you see yourself and not how society or your friends or your family sees you. You are the main character of your own life, and everyone else is an NPC. They all have their own bills to pay, their own heartbreaks, their own stories. So, you know what? They might glance at you at once and think, oh, that's cringe or that's odd. But that's never gonna be more than a few seconds, and then they completely forget that you exist. Are you gonna let a few seconds of someone's thought ruin your entire life and mood? No, right? That will be foolish. That will be like the stupidest thing to do. You know what? Let's just say like 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour of their life they spent bitching about you, telling you that you are a cringe person or whatever it is. Okay, you know what? People who gossip, right? They're actually really stupid. The more you gossip, the stupider you get, and it's literally neuroscience because you're constantly thinking about other people. And when you constantly think about other people, you don't do any inner work, and all you see is like, maybe someone's outfit is not good, or oh, see, they're so short, oh, they have acne scars, or see how they behave, I don't like how they talk. Do you really want to let them affect your life? No, right? You just cut them off. Just cut them off, move on, do what you always wanted to do. Okay, I know it's really easy to talk and all. So here are some activities that you can actually do. My favorite, exposure therapy. Take yourself out. Go out on a date all by yourself, alone. You don't need anyone, okay? Start loving yourself. Start loving the time that you spend with yourself. Just sit there with a book. You can even go to like a cafe or something, grab a book, read a book, sip your coffee. Trust me, that is the most satisfying, amazing feeling ever. You really need to stop being ashamed of who you are, because you're perfect. God made you, and you are saying that God's creation is not good, God's creation is not perfect, it's ugly. You're literally perfect in God's eyes. You're literally perfect in nature's eyes or universe's eyes. You're exactly how you should be. All you need to do is align with yourself. Spend time with yourself and understand who you really are first, okay? What do you like? What do you love doing? And are you even the highest version of yourself? Biggest regret in the world is you knew that you had potential but you did nothing about it. That is the worst feeling ever. Instead of being insecure or being afraid of being cringe to the world, because we are all gonna die. 200 years from now, no one's gonna remember anyone, okay? Just gonna find some artifacts from 200 years ago, just like we do. Do we even care what the early humans, or do we remember the names of whose pots and pans we found from the ground? No, right? We don't care. But we just hope that they live their lives to the fullest. And that's what you need to do. For example, if you want to become a successful creator, you should talk like you already have that audience. Self-validation, it comes from action. It comes from trusting yourself. If you are posting online and if you have fear of being seen, how are you going to become a successful creator? For example, if you have, let's say, 5 million subscribers, okay? Do you think everyone's gonna love you? No, you're gonna get some love, you're gonna get some hate. There are gonna be people who are gonna bitch about you, they're gonna call you fake, they're gonna tell you a lot of things. But you really need to handle that. So in order to get there and handle that pressure, you need to handle this pressure that you get right now of being perceived of whatever people are perceiving you as, okay? I have this beautiful theory about alchemy, okay? Alchemy is basically the process of turning lead into gold, and cringe is your lead. Think of it this way: your willingness to be embarrassing is the raw material that you require for your future greatness. I want you to close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes right now. I want you to meet the 80-year-old version of yourself. She is sitting on a porch looking back at 2026. Does she care that a girl from high school thought your YouTube series was weird? Does she care that you felt awkward eating pasta alone in a cafe? And most probably the answer is going to be no, because she is looking at you, begging you to stop wasting your youth on the opinions of people who don't love you. Imagine how you would feel if she is mourning the dreams you killed because you were afraid of a 3-second blush video. Yeah, you can open your eyes and if you were closing, and if you imagine that, I know it's the worst feeling ever. So you know what? Success is cringe until it's aspirational. Every person you admire had to go through a cringe phase in their life. The only difference between a failure and a legend is the legend stayed there and embarrassed themselves long enough for the world to call it art. And I'm gonna manifest this for you, okay? From now on, your fear of being cringe is dead. You are the it girl of the universe. You act like you are the main character. You are the art, you are the whimsy, you are the science. And you are too powerful to be contained by strangers' comment section or opinion of you. So I want you to go ahead and post the photo, post the video, eat the meal alone, start the business that you always wanted to. And every time you feel the heat in your chest from embarrassment, remember that it's thousands of years old software that you have in your body, and you haven't really had an upgrade. So your body is just trying to keep you safe, but you already are safe. And you're watching till here, Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, share it to the friends who might need to hear this, and follow along because we have a lot of existence and leveling up and evolution content coming up. You can be the best and aligned version of yourself. Bye.